Hi everybody, Dave here, the UK reseller. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be getting rid of a good old friend. My mannequin. Now I bought this from a car boot sale. Only cost me £20, which is good. Full size mannequin. So, with a metal stand. So it was, I thought it was going to be quite useful for selling clothes and things like that. Dress it up, make the clothes look good, and increase some sales. But in my last video I showed you that I got a head that clamps onto the desk, which I can photograph hats on and things like that. Which, to be honest, is going to be a lot easier to use than to use a mannequin. It's quite heavy, and it's very difficult to put the clothes onto it, so it was really a bad idea, to be quite honest with you. Great for a shop window, dress it up and it stops there for some time and it displays clothes quite well. So unfortunately I'm going to let it go. My poor mannequin. We've been through some times together, haven't we? Now, when I picked this up at the car boot sale, it's quite funny really, because I was right over the other side of the field from where I parked the car, and I literally had to walk across the car boot sale, holding it like this, carrying it, and I got some looks, I can tell you. It was quite funny. But yeah, good for a shop window, for eBaying. No, I don't think so. If you've got a big sort of room and you've got, you know, space to sort of keep it in one place, but when you're working from, like I am, from a house, you have to keep dismantling it, moving it around. You have to take the arms off to try and get the clothes in, you know, onto it, and it just takes up far too much time. So, yeah, unfortunately, she's got to go. Kick her into touch. Oh, we've had some good times together, haven't we? Yeah, so the mannequin's on its way out. I've actually just listed it on eBay, and hopefully it will go and it will be out of my way and it'll be put to better use. So yeah, she's on her way. Right, let's get rid of the mannequin and we'll carry on with the video. Right, I'm back. I'm mannequinless, if that's ever a word. The mannequin has gone to the great place in the sky. Well, upstairs in the back bedroom. Right, yeah, photographing clothes, I think, just a simple coat hanger. It's quick, it's efficient, it's fast. You can get your photographs done quite quickly. I had a bit of a gripe at eBay yesterday. I decided, because of the time of year, I would run a markdown sale. I got quite a lot of clothes built up, so I thought, all right, I'll have a markdown sale on my clothes category. Now, unbeknown to me, if you've made any adjustments to any prices within your store, you can't do a markdown sale. You have to wait 14 days before you can run a markdown sale. Which the eBay representative kindly told me, to which I very kindly said, what the bleep? You know, I don't agree with that at all. I mean, obviously if you're running a business and you're running a store, you're going to adjust prices from time to time, but to have to wait 14 days to be able, before you can actually run a sale, why? Why have they got that policy there? It doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Maybe somebody knows better than me and would like to explain it in the comments below, because I really don't understand that. It can't be good for eBay's buyers because it's restricting store owners from lowering the prices to run a sale. Yeah, so I've got to wait 14 days now before I can do a markdown sale just before Christmas. Not good, not good. Oh well, never mind. So yeah, so I had a bit of a rant at eBay yesterday. What else has happened this week? My new head came, as we know. And that's been good actually. I've been photographing some hats and I do think they look better in the listings. and hopefully it'll generate some more sales, so that's good. I've had quite a good day today. I've had quite a few packages go out, so that's quite good. So I'm hoping it starts to increase like that running up to Christmas. Obviously people buying a lot more things. It was slow picking up. The last couple of weeks has been fairly quiet, I thought. Certainly my sales were down. I don't know what it's like across the board, but my sales were certainly down. But yeah, Christmas, running up to Christmas, hopefully things will pick up a little bit. I've been buying some stuff from the old charity shops, because it's very difficult to get car boot stuff this time of year due to the weather. In fact, it's an awful day today. It's not good at all outside, which can cause you a few problems when you're working from home. Ooh, ka-ching, I like that. When you're working from home, like I store a lot of my storage boxes in the garage, which means every time I want to package something, I've got to go outside, whatever the weather, to get the item to package it. So it's coat on, polythene bag to put the item in so it doesn't get wet coming back to the house to package it. And yeah, it can be a bit of a pain, but I've got a stock room upstairs and I've got a stock room in the garage. So yeah, that's about it for me. But the weather does make a bit of a difference this time of year for packing your items. I had a question on the YouTube channel about how to price your items on eBay. Now, the way I do it is I'll research the product. If I don't know what the product is or the brand or whatever, I'll research the product. Now, it's all right going to sold listings, but that doesn't really give you a true representation of prices. There's different types of sellers on eBay, and there's some sellers who are simply just clearing out their wardrobe and they don't really care what they get for the item, they just want it gone. So they'll lowball the prices. As a seller, as a business, I mean, you've got to be somewhere near the mark to be able to get a profit. If you overprice the items, then they're not going to sell. If you underprice the items, they're going to sell quite quickly. But, you know, you want to sort of find a medium. Now, I tend to research the products by looking on the internet, on the brands' websites, to see what sort of prices they charge for their products based on the item that I'm selling. Then I'll research eBay, see what the sort of highest prices that have sold for, try and sort of pitch it somewhere in the middle so that you're not overpriced, but you're not sort of giving the stuff away as well. So yeah, it's a difficult one depending what you sell, depending what niche you're in. I tend to ignore the lowest price, to be honest with you, because, you know, an item's got a value and that's it. So yeah, it is a difficult one, but I think once you've been doing it for some time, you find sort of a happy medium as to where to pitch the prices. It's always good, if you can, to pick a particular niche and stick to that niche. Like I do a lot of shoes. I have filtered other things in as well, but I tend to do a lot of shoes because the more you do it, the more you sort of know what they're worth, if you see what I mean. Over a couple of months, then you can list a pair of shoes and you just put the price in because you know what they sell for. You've been researching them every day, sort of up to that period, so you can sort of, you don't even have to research them anymore once you've done it for such a long time. And I suppose that's the same factor with pretty much any niche. The more you sell something of a particular niche, then it's easier to price the items and obviously makes your listing faster. If you come across items that are quite valuable and you know they're valuable, then you're going to pick them up, because at the end of the day, that's what we're here for, is to make money. And obviously my good friend Mrs. Mannequin is on her way out the door, and I think I'm just going to stick to a flat board and photograph clothing on those. And obviously I pull my table up in front of the flat board when I'm doing my shoes, so that works well for me, especially with the space that I've got here. And yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, well, don't forget, if you've not subscribed to the channel yet, I would be most appreciated if you did so, and give this video a like, leave a comment below if you want to, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.